News tonight for veterans who experienced chemical exposure at Camp Lejeune Marine Base. That base is in North Carolina, but it's a concern that impacts at least 20,000 veterans living right here in Florida. 8 on Your Side investigator Mark Douglas is here now to explain. Mark?
Well, good evening to you, Josh. Cancer-causing chemicals festered in the drinking water of this Marine base for 3 decades. And it's taken almost 3 more decades for the VA to take the action announced this week to help cancer victims of that pollution. Mike Partain was born at Camp Lejeune and has waged a long personal battle to get the kind of health benefits the VA plans to give veterans who served there and now suffer from 15 different conditions.
It's like walking around the walls of Jericho for 8 years, and all of a sudden one day the walls come down.
Partain was in the Oval Office when President Obama signed the Caring for Camp Lejeune Families Act 3 years ago. He counts himself among the cancer victims from polluted water on that Marine base.
It wasn't until after I had my right breast removed and was recovering from surgery that I first found out that I had been poisoned during the time my mother was pregnant with me.
Back in 2011, more than 300 people showed up at a Tampa meeting Partain hosted to discuss the Camp Lejeune drinking water debacle, a problem that impacts 1 million Marines and their families.
Just in Florida alone, we've got 20,000 Floridians who are registered for their exposures at the base. And people are finding out every day.
The VA will soon grant benefits to any veterans who served at the base between 1953 and 1987 and have one of 15 listed conditions. Conditions that some may not even realize are due to their service at Camp Lejeune.
So I can guarantee you that someone will probably watch this video tonight and say, oh my God.
Some of the presumptive conditions that we hope will soon qualify for VA benefits are bladder, breast, and kidney cancer, leukemia, female infertility, miscarriages, and the list goes on. Now, there won't be any immediate change. That's because the VA still has to amend its regulations. But the bottom line here is that vets will no longer have to prove their claims on a case-by-case basis, Josh. And right now, they're having about a 5% success rate. So might be 100% after this.
That's a frustrating situation overall, though. So what do vets in the Bay Area, and there's probably a lot out there, what do they do now?
Well, there's going to be a meeting in December. Mike Partain is going to be part of that. We don't have the details yet. They're not squared away, but we're going to put the information and contact information on our website. So stay tuned. We're going to stay on this.
Okay, very good. Mark, thanks so much for the update. Appreciate that.